Hello students, today we are studying add question tag. First of all, we will study what's meant by add question tag. After any sentence, one short question is added, that means add question tag. So how that question is added and what exactly the rules are there, those things we are going to study here. Suppose you are saying any sentence, for that sentence we want some kind of confirmation, and by that we just make it like there are certain examples also. I'll tell you, she was very clever girl. So this is one sentence, so we are going to add it, wasn't she. Then he is very tall boy, so isn't he. Like that questions are added. So remember, certain rules are there. So the first rule, if sentence is positive, so then question tag becomes negative. It means short form of not we have to add here. If sentence has negative sense is, it means no, not, never, then nothing. These words are added, or the sentence which has negative sense, so question tag is added positive. Like he is not my friend. Here not is added. He is not my friend, so then sentence will become is he, in this way. When we will have examples, then you will come to know about it. Now see, simple present tense. Whenever there is a sentence of simple present tense, so at the end we are adding don't or doesn't. When there are third person singular like he, she, it, or any third person singular subject, at that time we are adding doesn't. And if that is the singular subject and sentence has positive sense, so we are adding don't, like I, you, they, you. In this way these words are there. Now here simple past tense. Simple past tense we have to add didn't. Obviously if sentence is positive, so you will add didn't, and if sentence only has negative sense, then you will have to add just did, and after that you will have to take the subject. Now certain helping verbs are there, so how we are going to use it. If am is used, so then you have to use there aren't. This is one exceptional case. Whenever there will be am in the sentence, while adding question tag you will have to add here aren't. Then is there, isn't, are, aren't. Then have, haven't, has, hasn't, was, wasn't, were, weren't. Then here two exceptional cases are there, shall and will. If shall is there, so you will have to add here shan't. If will is there, so you will have to add here won't. So certain exceptional cases I have just noted down here. Am is there in the sentence, and sentence is a positive sentence obviously, so then aren't will be added there. Then shall is there, so then shan't. Will is there, then won't. In this way those words will be used. Now model auxiliaries are there. If can is there, it becomes can't, could, couldn't, should, shouldn't, would, wouldn't, may, mayn't, must, mustn't, might, might. In this way these words are there. Then we will study one very important part. As far as add question tags are concerned, these parts are considered very important. See, if any sentence these that these words are used, so you will have to take their pronoun as a it. How? One by one I'll just tell you the example. Like this is my book. This is my book, so then it's a positive sentence, it means question tag will be negative. This is my book, so it will become isn't it. We shouldn't take here isn't this. If we take isn't this, that will be considered wrong. Then that is my car. See, that is my car, it's a positive sentence, so when we add question tag to this sentence, so as a pronoun we will have to take it, and then it will become isn't it. But here there is one change. Now for these all the plural form, these and those. Like these are the trees. See, these are the trees. So at the end we will have to take here pronoun they. So then aren't they. then those are houses. Then here also, aren't they? But remember, whenever there will be, it means there will be as a subject. So then at that time you will have to keep that word as it is. You shouldn't change anything from here. Like, there are so many plants. See, there are so many plants. So here sentence will become aren't there. But if sentence is given like there is no one, so negative sense is there. So sentence will be there is there. In this way you will have to just remember this. Then already helping verbs you studied. Now just see here, this and that is given at the subject, so then you will have to use here it. Then these and those given, so then you will have to take they. If there is there you will have to keep as it is. And one very important rule I am going to tell you now. Whenever you will have imperative sentence, you know what's meant by imperative sentence. If any sentence starts with verb, obviously that's a imperative sentence. So this kind of imperative sentences will be started with verb. That sentence may be the positive or it may be the negative. But question tag will be added will you only. Like examples I am going to give you. She is, sorry, this sentence was affirmative one. Imperative sentence we will talk about, like study hard. This sentence is started with study hard. So study is the verb, that's why here it's a imperative sentence. So at the end you will have to add question will you. Then don't go there. Then here also, though it's a negative sentence, but question tag we will have to add here will you. Why? Because sentence is started with do and do is the verb. And imperative sentences already we discussed about it, you know it earlier also. Imperative sentences, it means like such as order, command, request. These all the types are there in this category. Now here you have certain examples. Now one by one we will study these examples. But before that, let me tell you one thing. Like these all the rules are there. I will provide you one photocopy of these rules also on the group. So you just write it down and take note of these all the things. Now just come to the examples. Now see here. Here are certain example. So the first example. See. We are playing on the ground. See the example. We are playing on the ground. So this sentence is simple sentence and negative sense is not there. So then answer will be there. Are is the helping verb. See, we are playing on the ground. So then answer will become here aren't, and then it will be there we. In this way, aren't we. Then they told a story. So as we discuss, first of all we will have to see here the tense also. If helping verb is given, so directly we can take the helping verb also. But if helping verb is not given, at that time we will have to discuss or we will have to think about the tense. If simple present tense is there, so generally we add there do or does, but it's a simple past tense. So in simple past tense we will have to add did and its negative sense. Now just see here. After, by the way, I just want to tell you one thing again. Here I have written these examples, and in exam also you will have to write like this. Suppose question is given in this way, you will have to write that same sentence as it is. Then you will have to put comma at the end of the sentence, and then at the end you will have to write this question tag. Here I have written these sentences twice for remembering you only. Like this is the second question. Sentence is given, but when you are writing the answer, at that time you must write this complete sentence first, and then comma will be given, and after that you will have to write it. So simple past tense, it means here did you will have to use. Then negative form, didn't, and see the subject, they didn't. they. I am holding mobile also with this, that's why somewhat it may become cross. You just consider it properly. Then third example, she has done it. She has done it. It means example we will have to write like this. Then after that there is a comma, and then has is already given, so you will have to take here hasn't, and then subject you will have to take here as a she. Then next one, complete your work. See, complete your work, this is the sentence. Now this sentence, you know it very well, this is the imperative sentence, and whenever there are imperative sentences, so we have to just change, or we have to just add question tag here in a different manner. Complete your work, it's a imperative, that's why we will have to add here will you, because imperative sentences we will have to add question tag in this way. Will you will be the answer. Then come to the next question. I have not asked any question. See the example, I have not asked any question. So now here it's a perfect present tense, but here not word is given. So I have not asked any question. Here you will have to avoid repetition of not. So here you will have to take simply first of all have, and then I, and after that this sentence will be ended with question mark. In this way I will give you certain examples also for solving. Thank you very much.